Welcome to Baseball Tonight. I'm Steve Angeloge, and with me today is Sharb Abib. On tonight's edition, we'll break down divisions after the first 2 weeks of the season, give you division winners, hand out some awards, and give you some playoff predictions. We'll start none other than with A-Rod's monster start.
Steve, how would you like to start your season with 12 home runs and 31 RBIs in the first 2 weeks?
I'd love that.
I thought so. He's basically hitting everything he sees in any situation. But if he doesn't show up in October, do you think he'll still win over the Yankee fans?
No, he has to perform in October if he plans on staying another 3 years and fulfilling his contract. But if you ask me, he's leaving anyway, so this will be his last season in New York.
That's an interesting perspective, Steve. Let's talk about the AL East. The Yankees just came off a sweep in Boston, but have received a huge lift tonight. Hideki Matsui and Shin Wong are both back against Tampa. The Yankees basically went into Boston without a rotation and only lost by a total of 4 runs, so I think they'll be fine.
So you're still picking the Yanks in the East?
Absolutely. The Yanks have been hit hard early with injuries, but I think once they're at full strength, they'll pull out the division. Red Sox will still make the playoffs, though, as the wild card. Finally, tonight, the Yankees are in Tampa Bay on ESPN. We'll go to on-field reporter Mike Waskevich. How's the weather, Mike?
It's raining, boy, in the dome!
Jorge.
Yeah.
What's going on with your hat?
Strobe hat, man.
I mean, it doesn't look like a ball player's hat. I mean, it looks all brand new. You know?
This come out of the box. I'm a catcher, man. I never had to wear that thing.
You gotta bring this thing in. Hey, Wally. Wally. Hey, it's not what you think.
Welcome back to Baseball Tonight. Moving on with our division winners. I like the young athletic Indians in the Central. Grady Sizemore and Travis Hafner had a dangerous lineup, and CC Sabathia and Cliff Lee had a strong rotation. I think CC Sabathia will definitely be a Cy Young contender this year. In the West, Sammy Sosa's return won't be enough for the Rangers to catch the Angels, as I think they'll repeat as champions. Vlad will contend for the MVP, and Jared Riva will not suffer a sophomore slump, as he looks to have another strong season. Steve, what about the NL?
Well, we'll start out with the NL East, and I believe that will go to the Mets. I thought the Phillies would be a contender, but they are not proving themselves in the beginning of the season. So the Mets will have a good run at this one because of Jose Reyes and his ability to change a game with one play. Atlanta will help battle the Mets, but it will not go on to be a good matchup. Tonight, the Mets take on the Rockies, and we'll head back out to Mike in the field.
How's the weather out there, Mike?
It's hot and sunny!
Hope you don't burn!
SPF 15!
Thanks, Mike. Moving on to the Central. I will believe they're changing the tides. So watch out, surfers. The Brewers are hot, and I think they will stay hot enough to beat out the St. Louis Cardinals. Chris Capuano is 3-0 with a 1.00 ERA. The Cardinals will be able to take the NL wild card and make the playoffs. In the West, everyone will be following Barry's chase, but it will be the Giants chasing the Dodgers as the Dodgers take the title. If their pitching staff of Brad Penny and Derek Lowe hold up, they'll be able to take this division easily. Back to Bonds. He will be the new home run king by the end of the year. What are your thoughts on that, Charbel?
Well, Steve, I mean, as long as this investigation doesn't hurt his season, I know he's going to make it. I don't agree with it, but frankly, he will make it. He's on a good pace right now, so I guess we'll see as the coming weeks and months go on.
Coming up, 3 up, 3 down!
I'm shaking, sticking, moving, trying to get to you, left booty, trying to get to you, left booty, trying to get to you, left booty. What you gonna do when I bend the block? Pull up on that ass with a brand new drop. Speakers on black.
Welcome back to Baseball Tonight, and you know what time it is. 3 up and 3 down. My first up is Jonathan Papelbon, and he's absolutely on fire right now. He is 4 for 4 with save opportunities, and he doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. My second is Bill Hall. He's hit 3 home runs this week, leading the Brewers to 7 wins in their last 10 games. My last up is San Francisco and Barry Bonds. San Francisco started off slow, but they've won 8 out of 10, and Barry Bonds has a total of 6 home runs. How about the down, Steve?
For the down, I'm starting off with Detroit's Gary Sheffield. He's now a full-time DH, and he's not liking it, and he's not hitting well, with only 1 home run to start the season off. Next, I'm going with Rich Harden and the A's. Rich Harden was put on the DL with the elbow problems, and it does not look good for his career. They also put Milton Bradley on the DL, so the A's are getting into trouble. Finally, for down, I'm going with Brett Myers, who was supposed to be the ace of the Phillies staff, but now he's in the bullpen. Can he recover? I don't think so. And now it's time
For the awards!
We're going to start off with the MVP. Who do you think has got the AO down?
Come on, Steve. Is that really a question? We all know A-Rod's taking it this year. He's going to shatter Barry Bonds' record with 77 home runs and 142 RBIs. Who's your NL pick?
I'm going with the state of New York, too, going with Jose Reyes. He has the potential to hit over 300 and steal at least 50 bases. And he's getting some pop in his bat, so look for some home runs from him. And with the Cy Young Award, in the NL, I'm going with Roy Oswalt. Even though the bullpen for the Astros is looking kind of shaky, I think Roy Oswalt can pull out 18 to 20 wins. In the AL?
How about Roy Halladay? Even though B.J. Ryan's on the DL right now, I think the bullpen is still strong enough to get Roy Halladay a couple more wins, which should solidify his Cy Young.
Who's gonna win it all?
Good question, Mike. My first matchup in the American League playoffs is the New York Yankees against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. I think the Yankees will shop for staples as they take this one.
That was easy.
My second matchup is the Cleveland Indians against the Boston Red Sox. This is going to be a close one, as I think it'll go to 5 games, but the Boston Red Sox will take it. And then, Yankees-Red Sox. Could you ask for any more? I think the Yankees will take it in 6. How about in the National League, Steve?
Nationally, I think the Mets and Cardinals will enjoy a nice rematch of last year's National Championship Series, but the Mets this time will take it. In the other playoff bracket, we'll have the Brewers and Dodgers, and the Dodgers taking this one easily. They'll have a good old-fashioned matchup as the Mets play the Dodgers, and the Mets take it, leading us to another Subway Series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Do we agree that the Yankees and Mets will have a nice 7-game series with the Yankees coming out on top?
I believe we will. Yankees will win their 27th World Championship.
Beautiful. Stay classy, Mr. Piggott.